so welcome back. I am going to be doing a tutorial on the look I was wearing in my Christmas stuff haul videos, and that's pretty much everything that I talked about in my 2015 beauty favorites, but I'm going to use two things. I wanted to show you guys the Nude Sticks Whisper and the Manizer Sister Trio that I was wearing in that look, because I really liked it, and it's just something new that you guys haven't seen, and who knows when I'm going to be filming another tutorial, so just thought I would show those to you guys. So I got a bare face, and let's get started. So I'm going to put my hair back because it's like super duper clean. I had it done yesterday, and I love hair days, but my hair is so clean that I'm not used to it, and it just doesn't work with me like it should. So hopefully it doesn't slide out because it's like super clean. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the Almay Smart Shade CC Luminous Primer. So I'm just going to take a small pea size and dot that. Blend it in. I'm going to try to make this like a short chit chat video and not talk too much, because I don't want to edit like a 30-minute video, and you guys don't need to sit through one that long either. So I might, edit out some parts, but we'll see. Okay, so applied that. And I like it because it does fill in my pores, and it gives you a little bit more sunscreen, and it's good, especially if you have oily skin. It doesn't make your makeup like more oily like some primers do, because they have that slip to them. This one's really good. So I'm going to be cocktailing my two most loved foundations right now, the Almay TLC and the Dior Star. So I'm going to show you how I do this, because it's seriously the easiest thing. I start off with the TLC in 260, which is sand slash sable. I don't know why it has two names. And I just take like a third of a pump of this and just dot this like that. No crazy mixing on the back of my hand or nothing. And then I'm going to take my Dior Star, and I'm going to take about a pump of this, because these are kind of like small pumps, so you don't get that much. And I'm just going to dot this like that. Nothing fancy. So now I'm just going to blend these two together with my fingers, and I love using my fingers. Like, I just feel like I could get into my pores, and I don't know, I just feel like I don't need a brush. It just takes, or like eats up too much product, or soaks in, I should say. And this does give you like medium coverage, so it's not like crazy coverage, but I think it's plenty. Make sure you get your inner corners of your eyes and everything. Especially right here. Your pores. And then down your neck. So that's what my foundation looks like. It's slightly lighter, I think, than it needs to be, but when I do go over with my powder, that's slightly darker because it's not summer anymore. This way I'm using this up and I'm using that up, so it works out perfect. And I feel like I have an eyelash poking my eye. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Laura Mercier Loose Mineral Powder. I have it opened a little, so I'm going to get some in my lid. And I'm going to take my Sigma F30, the one that I love so much, and I'm just going to pat it in the lid, tap off the excess, and then I just start off dabbing it all over and then buffing it so I don't get like a whole bunch in one spot. Do this again. And I just love the finish that it gives. It's got like a little bit of that dewy glow, yet you're not shiny. Best loose powder ever. And it doesn't make you like feel cakey or anything. That's why I like using this more than a like compact. I always feel cakey when I use a compact, but never when I wear this. And then make sure you get over your lids too. So buff, buff, buff. So now we're going to contour and bronze, and I'm going to use the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. So let's see, I'm going to start off with this one right here, which I don't know if like the names are meant to be read backwards or, you know, like right behind each other. I'm guessing it's going to be Sombre, but whatever, this one right here. And I'm just using my Smashbox like face and cheek brush. This one came in like a special set, so I'll try to link it below, but I'm just not 100% sure if you can still find this one. I know they have one, but I don't know if it's the same. So I'm just gonna get a little bit on my brush, not too much, and then I'm gonna start off by just contouring my cheekbones and bringing it up a little. Then my forehead. Just your jawline a little bit. And then I'm going to go in with this one, which I know this has to be Shadow Play. And I'm going to warm up my contour a little bit. So I just kind of go over everywhere where I contoured, except with this one, I'm going to bring it down my neck just a little. Okay. Now for my blush. I'm a little thrown off because I'm going to do my concealer last since I don't want any fallout. You know what? We're just going to do concealer first. If I have fallout, I'll just go back over it one more time. So I'm going to use the NARS Custard Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I just put some under my eyes. This is a new tube. My friend Ashley got me one for Christmas. I told her I needed one really bad, so I got that from her. And then I have a little friend right there. I gotta cover that up. So now I'm just gonna blend this out with my finger. And I've been just doing this like highlighting method, but I kind of like it. I don't know, it's just different, but I don't overdo it, I don't think. But it does give you a little bit of a highlight without it being too crazy. Just blend that out. And then, since I already have my contour kit or palette out, I will take this little, what is this one called? I always forget what this one's called. It's a Real Techniques, but I think it's just a little setting brush. And I'm going to go in with Lyric to set my concealer. Okay, so that's done. Now for my blush. Gosh, my table is just too small. Okay, for my blush, I'm using the Stila Convertible Color in Peony. So all I do is I take my middle finger and I just get some on there. And I start right in the center and I just kind of like go in like this circular motion, and then I just kind of move backwards. I don't come too far towards the front, but like I'll do this and then I'll kind of move it upwards. But you don't need a lot, like that was plenty. So now I'm going to get some more to this side. And it's just like a really good color that goes with so many looks. This is like one of those you can't go wrong with. It's like a very neutral shade, and that's why I love it. Like I don't have to think about my blush or anything like that. And then for my highlight, I've been loving this. This is what Corey got me. The Manizer Sisters little trio. So I start off with Cindy Luminizer in the middle, which is kind of pink. Gosh, I like forgot my brushes, or like forgot to lay half my brushes out. So I start off with that one, and I go over my cheekbones with this first. And this one, I don't even know if MAC still has this eyeshadow, but I remember my high school days when like highlight wasn't a big thing yet. My friend was always telling me to take like a little small like blending brush, and she's like, you just put a little bit of that motif right here. I don't even know if they have motif still. And it looked like the Cindy Luminizer, and it just kind of brings back memories, and now highlight's a big old thing. So then I go in with the Mary Luminizer and I just go over that. So it kind of gives you like just a different look, because now you got like two different shades packed on. And then the tip of my nose, and then my Cupid's bow and my chin. And now I will go Fix Plus, which I forgot my Fix Plus, hang on. So now I'm going to take my little Fix Plus and just spray my face and just let that dry. Okay, so now that that's dry, I'm going to start my eyeshadow. So I'm going to take the NARS eye primer. Just put some on my lids. I love, love, love this primer. Okay, so once that's blended out, I will start off with the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Tough as Taupe. And I'm just going to take this is another 242 that I have. I'm going to take this one and I just kind of use it like a paint pot. You can use your finger too. Doesn't matter. But I just kind of apply this on my lids. Like a thin layer. And I just bring it up, and you know, it doesn't need to be fancy because I'm going to put a transition shade in my crease and stuff. So I just kind of lay this down as a base. Mine's been around for a while, so it's slightly drying out. So it's not spreading like it used to, but still works. And then I'm also going to take some and apply it to my lower lash line. just like that. Okay, nothing fancy. Okay, so then I'm going to take the Urban Decay Pistol. I just love this one. And I'm using my Sigma E60. And then make sure you tap off the excess because this one does have a little bit of fallout. And just pat that over the color tattoo. And it just gives you like that pretty gunmetal smoky eye. And I just feel like it's not like super dark, you know. I feel like a lot more people can like pull it off with just kind of like in any kind of outfit. I mean, I wear this to work all the time and I don't feel like it's ever too much or something. Okay, and then I will take the Naked One palette and I go in with, where's my what is this, the E40, and then I go in with Naked right here, which is the third shade, and I use that as my transition color. So then I blend, you know, the color tattoo together, I blend the shadow together, and then that way you don't have to, you know, get all crazy with your blending. It's a one-stop shop. So, I mean, it just blends out so easy. That's why I love this look. And then I'm going to take my other 242 and go in with Virgin. And I'm going to apply this to my brow bone and my inner corners. I never forget about my inner corners. It's something my mom used to always tell me. You always have to apply it to the inner corners. And I guess that was something that went on back in the day too because she knew about that. But it really does make a big difference. Oh, and now I'm going to blend everything with the E25. So just blend, blend, blend. Like that. And now I'm going to put some glue on my lashes so those will dry while I do my eyeliner, and I'm going to be using the Ardell 120 Demis. So I'm using the Duo black glue, so I'm just going to apply the glue and I'll be right back. Now I'm going to take the Bobbi Brown Jet Liner. It just kind of sounds like an airplane when you say it like that. And I'm going to apply this to my waterline. So now I'm going to take my Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. This is my little one that I got that I just love so much. I'm trying to move my mirror a little bit closer so I don't get crazy out of focus, but you guys have seen my my winged eyeliner video, I'm sure. So I'm just going to try to do a quick job. Okay, so I'm going to do the other side. Now I'm going to apply my lashes real fast, and I just use my fingers. deal. Maybe I should use one of these so it's a little closer. If you guys could see. Okay, now I'm going to apply the other one. Just let that glue dry for a second. So while that dries, I'm going to do my eyebrows. So at least you guys can see how I use my nude sticks, little eyebrow thingy. I'm going to start off by using just a little eyebrow brush, whatever, spoolie thingy, or doohickey. Then I will twist it up because I don't want it to break. And I start off by filling in like the tail area. So I'm going to start like right here, and I kind of draw like a line, like how I want my brows to be shaped. And it's pretty simple. And then I kind of just go in upward motion until I fill in the top part like I want it to be filled in. And that's what gives you more of that natural look, because you're not like full on drawing your brow on. If that makes sense. You're just using like upward strokes. Like that. Okay, so now I'm going to do the other side. And don't worry like if it's not 100% perfect, because when you do go in with the gel, it combs everything out, and you'll see it just like makes them look really good. So you don't have to worry about like brushing them out and all that stuff. So it's just one less step. So now I'm going to do this side. And same thing. You guys know this is the one that gives me a hard time, because this one's got a different arch, so it drives me bananas. Okay. This one's like, I have to draw this one like a little bit higher, and then it's like a mental game. I think like this one looks wrong, but then if I don't do it this way, they don't look even. Ugh. Hate it. Why can't we just have perfect brows? As you guys can see, like I don't mess with like the front of my brows because you want them to look more natural. So now we're going to use the gel. So make sure you turn that sucker down. And the gel is slightly tinted, but not too much. But I love this gel. And I think it's because I don't know, there's just something about it. It holds everything in place, and it just combs out the color and just makes it all work. So I think that looks somewhat okay. I can't really see that far. Like I could barely see my viewfinder. So, and then I got the glare of my ring light, and you know, I can't tell what it looks like. Okay, so now I'm sure my eyelashes dried. So now I'm going to use the Maybelline Colossal Chaotic Mascara. Apply this to the bottom lashes. Oh. And then my top lashes. To blend them together. I love this stuff. feel like I'm gonna need a new tube soon. Okay, so I think that's it for face and eyes. Pretty simple. Now for lips, Lancome Ideal. I just sharpened this sucker. Sometimes I don't like them when I just like freshly sharpen them. I feel like they're a little too sharp. Okay, so now I'm gonna line my lips. And then my bottom lip. And this is definitely one of my all-time forever favorite liners, I think. It really goes with so many looks. And I think that's why I've like really neglected Strip Down. This like really takes the place of it. So, okay. So now I'm going to use the Whisper by Nude Sticks, the lip and cheek pencil. And okay, you guys know how I felt like I thought it was like a little bit off for me color wise, but when I use it with a more pinky liner, I love it by itself. When I use it with this liner for a more nude lip, I do put that Almay gloss on that I'll show you, but I love the formula. Like, I can't tell you how awesome these are. I don't think anything beats the Lip Parfait, the Laura Mercier Lip Parfait formula, but this is like the next best, I think. So apply this. So see, I just feel like it's a little, you know, muted or something. I just feel like it needs like a little oomph. So that's why I use the Almay Rosy Lipped right on top, and it just gives it like a hint of a, you know, this nude. It's like a nude with like a slight terracotta. I love it so much. I don't know, I just feel like it makes it all better. So that's what I do. And now I'm just gonna fix my hair because it's just too clean. I gotta go dirty it up a little. So I'll be right back and then you can see what I really look like. Okay guys, so here's the final makeup look, and I just really love this look because it's neutral. It goes with almost everything, and the other thing that I really just can't get enough of is that this eyeshadow really picks up the colors you have on. Like in my other video, my Christmas stuff video, I had the denim jacket on, so the eyeshadow looked a little bit more blue. Now it looks a little bit more gray, and that's what's fun because it just really like picks up the colors that you're wearing. So it's a really neat shadow, and that's why I think everyone needs to have the Urban Decay Pistol in their collection, because it's just a really cool shadow. So I love it, and I think you guys would too. So if you do give this look a try, let me know what you think of it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this chit chat get ready with me type video. And if somebody is wondering, yes, I did get my hair cut. Lori cut about, she said like an inch off, and it just felt like it was getting kind of heavy and really long. And she goes, we need to really, you know, trim your layers, girl. And I was like, I know, like it's just not curling the same and stuff. So I just got a little trim, not too much, but like a healthy trim. And it's always important to get a healthy trim, especially, you know, if you're blonde, because you do get breakage and you don't want that breakage moving up all the time. So no matter what, I either get a ½ inch or a full inch cut off every single time I see her. And I think that has a lot to do with, you know, my hair and like the shape it's in and just taking care of it. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you have a wonderful rest of the week, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.